Hey guys, this is Raj from team 31072 Lumos Robotics, and today I'll be explaining you how the point system works in Decode, this year's challenge. First off, in the autonomous period, the first way to score is by simply shooting a goal with no overflow, which means it's classified, and that gives you 3 points. Shooting a goal with overflow, which means the ball just goes straight over the balls that are already in the ramp, so it's full and it just rolls over. Then you also can have the classified artifacts on the ramp that can match the motif or the pattern. That will give you two points for every ball that's in the correct motif. So if you had 3 balls on the ramp at the end of the autonomous period, you'll have, and all three of them are in the correct order, then you'll get 6 points. If only one of them is in the correct order, you get 2 points, and yeah. And then you have the leave, which is only for the autonomous period. That gives you 3 points. So it means getting your robot outside of the launch lines at the end of the autonomous period. Now, moving on to the teleop period. You can shoot a goal with no overflow, and you can shoot it with overflow, both giving the same points. And then you have a depot, which is only for teleop. This is putting the ball within contact of the white tape on the base of the goal, and that gives you 1 point per ball. And beware, it could be pretty hard to keep the ball over there because the balls might bounce out and not stay. And then at the end of the game, you might get some points for having your robot partially inside the base, and that'll give you 5 points. And then you could get 10 points if you had your robot fully in the base. And additionally, you can have both the robots in your alliance be fully inside the same base for 10 extra points. So that means you might have to talk with your alliance and think about something creative to get both of your guys' robots into the same base if we really want to do that. We also, on this sheet, we have a point calculator to help you strategize about this game. So you have, like, over here, say I had 3 overflow artifacts at the end of autonomous. I'm gonna have 3 points, and it'll tally up the total for the autonomous period and the total for the teleop period, and give you just the total amount of match points you can get. And you can also have, for these ones in the last, you can have no, partial, full, and yes and no. You have ranking points, which help you advance through competitions. So these are important. Your first way you can get ranking points, and the biggest way you can get them, is just by winning the match, which gives you 3 ranking points. You just have to get the most match points in order to get winning it. And there's a tie, which gives you 1 ranking point. And you can also get a ranking point if you do a leave in auto, like I explained before, and doing a base action at the end of the game in teleop. You can also get a ranking point for scoring 36 goals in an event. Like, out of all the games you play in that one event, if you scored 36 goals, you'll get an extra ranking point. And this is not points, this is just goals. So, like, how many times the artifact goes into the goal. It's not by points. Then pattern point will give you 1 ranking point. It means that if you get 18 points through making the correct motif or the pattern at the end of games, if you can somehow get 18 points out of that, then you'll get an extra ranking point. So I will leave this link in the description for this sheet in case you ever need to refer back to it or want to use the point calculator. So subscribe and like and be here for the next one.